everyone, it's Miss Diggins. I am making a recording for the Unit 3 in Reaching Your Academic Potential because Monday, our usual CC time at 9:30 will not happen because of President's Day. So, Unit 3 is Learning as Process and Preference, okay? And the agenda we have today is I'm going to go through the week. We'll look at Unit 3 and what's in it. I'll talk about the discussion. I will take the Unit 3 quiz now, and you guys can watch it and submit your answers. I'll tell you about the Unit 3 discussion, the extra credit option, and we'll go from there. So, the week at a glance. So this is this week and next week. So nothing on Monday because it's no school. Tuesday, you're reading Unit 3, Lesson 1. Wednesday, you're reading Unit 3, Lesson 2. And Thursday, you're reading Unit 3, Lesson 3 and taking the quiz. And then on Friday, you're reading Unit 3, Lesson 4, and you're doing the discussion. Okay? So let's start with a little bit of information. There's two sides of the brain. The left brain is the logical half, handles things like science and math and language. The right brain controls feelings and imagination. So you think about it, and some people talk about a right brain being stronger or a left brain being stronger. So take a minute to think about which brain you guys are, which is more of your strength. And you can be equal too, so there's no definite answer. Okay, when we process information, we go through this model. So take a look here at this model. We get sensory memory, like touch, taste, feel, sound, comes in. That goes to our short-term memory. We rehearse, we give feedback, and then it goes into the long-term memory. Okay, and you'll be seeing this in your reading this week too. The Unit 3 discussion. For the Unit 3 discussion, you're taking a learning style inventory. So you're going to this website. It's just a quick questionnaire, and then you're going to tell me the results. And then how will you use knowing what kind of strength you have in terms of learning at MNVA to help you learn this year. Okay, so you're going to this questionnaire, and I'll also send along the link with this recording. All right, and the learning style options are visual, oral, read-write, kinesthetic, and multimodal. So you guys can take a minute to read through each of those and see what you think your strength is going to be even before you take the quiz. I'm giving you another minute or two to read through all of these. Okay, so that is the discussion for the week. You take the VARC, it's right here up at the top, and then you tell me what your results were, and then how you'll use that information to help you in your courses this year. Okay, and examples would be like, I'm going to ask for notes more often. I'm going to reread the chapter. I'm going to see if there are things that my teacher can send me that I would listen to. Okay, or I'm going to copy, or I'm going to use my phone, make oral notes, and then listen to them over and over again. So things like that. I'm going to rewrite my notes. All right, and follow up with any questions that you have on this. All right, now you should grab a pen and a paper, and we're going to take the quiz. Remember, the quiz has, these questions are all going to be in it, but the order in which it comes is going to be changed, so you have to know what the answer is, okay, and put it in. So we're going to start with this is the first one. Which learning preference category best describes a high school fine arts student who prefers studio lesson that involves modeling with clay over a virtual field trip? So this person likes to touch things. So the answer is going to be kinesthetic. Kinesthetic. All right, and remember your answers might be renumbered. So make sure you're just remembering that the answer, one of the answers in the quiz is kinesthetic. Okay? Question number 2. Which of these careers might best suit someone who prefers a quiet, formal working environment and exhibits a strong preference for structured tasks and finishing any job that has been started? And the key word here is quiet, and we're going to go with librarian. Librarian. So far we've had kinesthetic and librarian for answers. Number 3, which set of steps describes the way the brain learns according to the information processing model? It's sensory input, short-term, rehearsal, feedback, then long-term. So it's this one: sensory, short, rehearsal, feedback, long-term. So write yourself a little note for that one. Sensory input, SSRFL. 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 So remember that one. The next one: at which point in the information processing model is it the least risk of forgetting new information? In its long-term memory. Long-term memory. Okay, and the last question, it's a 5-point quiz. Sabrina's learning preference assessment showed results for a strong preference towards auditory learning. Which of the following would be an effective strategy to study for an upcoming test? So she's a listener. She likes to hear things. Hers would be have a friend read the questions aloud and answer them. Okay, so Sabrina, read aloud, answer them. Have a friend read aloud and answer them. Okay, and again, you can rewatch this if you need to go over any of those questions, or come to office hours or K-mail me if you have questions. So remember, go in and take the quiz yourself and make sure you are answering all the questions, make sure you're reading and choosing the one that I let you know was the right one. Okay, 2 other quick things for this unit. The discussion. So for the discussion, you're reviewing the information and you're learning preference assessment. So that was your VARC quiz. And then look at the following learning styles and share what is the way you learn best. So it's pretty much the same question in the discussion. And then you guys can chit-chat back and forth about that. Okay, look for commonalities, talk to each other. You guys do a wonderful job in the discussion board. All right, and the last thing I wanted to show you was the extra credit this week. So in the extra credit, you're going to go to this Google Doc. Let me pull it up so that you guys can see it. So for the extra credit this week, you're going to create a slide showing how you learn best. Describe in words, pictures, whatever works for you, and it can include a picture of your dream study space. So this is just an example. So I said I'm visual, I need it quiet, and here's a study space that I think looks cool. And you can do it in words if you prefer. Either is fine. Okay? Now I'm hoping this answers any questions you have in Unit 3. I will be sending this recording out, and I will follow up with a K-mail. You will get the extra credit link, and you will get the VARC information, how you go about taking that, because we do not have class on Monday. So again, that's the reason why I made this brief recording. Let me know if you have any questions, and have an awesome extended weekend. Thank you. Bye.